Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So this morning in all of my reading, I'm just really not coming to a verse that I feel like I need to share with you all. September 20th, 4 years ago, I was riding from Indianapolis, Indiana to St. Louis, Missouri, and my motorcycle broke down. And by the end of the day, was spent. I had nothing left in me. I felt like a failure. Felt like there was a lot of stuff that I should have known that I didn't know, things that I should have done that I didn't do. It was crazy. I had a fuel pump go out, and I repaired the motorcycle on the side of the road, but the fuel pump that I put on the motorcycle was bad out of the packaging, and so that messed with my head and had me second guessing everything in my life. And when it came down to it, I was letting the lies of Satan in and convincing myself that I was worthless. It was a hot day. I was on an interstate. I was frustrated. I'd already ridden 500 miles that day before I broke down. And it was just a really tough day. And so it came up in my memories that happened 4 years ago. And I was sitting here thinking about what's going on in my life right now. My dad's on hospice. I've got a ton of stuff coming at me. And I can let all of that derail me, or I can move forward. As I was reading, there was one verse that really kind of worked for this situation. The Lord's lamp sheds light on a person's life, searching the innermost parts. It's Proverbs 20:27. For me, that means today, where I'm at right now, God already knows how spent I am. Just like 4 years ago on the side of the highway, I had nothing left in me. God already knew. I don't have to hide that. It's one of the things I've learned and appreciate about recovery more than anything else, is that it's taught me that it's okay to be broken and not hide from it. And so I guess what I'm saying today is we think we can keep it all inside here. My experience with that is you will fail in a much bigger way if you try to do that. You'll hold it together for a little while, but it just won't work. 4 years ago, that motorcycle broke down. I was spent, but my posts on Facebook, I'd been working my program for a little while. My posts on Facebook told the world, I'm not okay. I need prayer. The next morning I woke up, I was still a little unsure, but I trusted in the Lord. I took my time with Him. I did my daily devotion time. I went and did the things I needed to do. I got the bike into a repair shop. They fixed what was broken, and I got on the road. And that day didn't get any better. I drove into hurricane-force rains, and I rode for hours in torrential rains, where the only way I could keep the bike on the road was to ride right behind a semi-truck to let them break the water, because it was 4 inches deep in some places. The world around me actually looked more bleak. But because I knew that God was looking at all of my innermost parts, and because they were in the right place, because I put Him first, and I allowed myself to be broken, I was able to get through that day. I was able to that night be how to celebrate recovery, sharing the message that hope is real, what God had done in my life. And then I had a few days after that to rest before I had a very difficult journey home from Oklahoma. I guess what I'm saying to you is, no matter what's coming at you right now, if you're trying to hide it, you're going to find failure coming on you. Find someone you trust and share it with them. The more open you are, the less vulnerable you are to that pain. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.